Ant Revenge. Cherry blossom in a beautiful flower garden. There was a pile of peas. An ant had been collecting them because a pecan had fallen nearby, and she was building a big mountain of peas. After stacking them, the ant went back to bring more peas. But a sneaky fly was secretly watching her. The fly took one pea from the mountain, and the whole pile collapsed. The ant came back, saw the mess, and felt really sad that all her hard work was ruined, while the fly laughed quietly. And still, the ant didn't give up. She started rebuilding the mountain again. But when she left to fetch more peas, the fly returned and pulled out another pea, breaking the pile again. Pouting face this time, the ant got angry and walked away, while the fly kept watching her with a wicked smile. Lady Beetle suddenly, the ant's friend, a bug, appeared. He dropped peas from the can right on top of the fly, burying her under the pile. The ant was happy, gave one pea to her bug friend as a thank you gift, and the bug walked away. Meanwhile, the fly was stuck under the mountain of peas, getting exactly what she deserved.
One day, a group of ants stole a cell phone from the beach and tried to carry it back to their home. While taking it inside, the phone got stuck at the entrance. Somehow, they managed to pull it into their nest and placed it in one spot inside. All the ants gathered around and stared at the phone. Suddenly, a call came in, and the phone started ringing. The ants loved the sound of the ringtone and stood there listening happily. As soon as the call disconnected, the ringtone stopped, and the ants went back to their work. The next day, whenever a call came, all the ants would immediately stop their work and run toward the phone. After the call ended, they would return to their tasks. This kept happening again and again. But after a few days, the phone's battery died and the phone turned off. When the ants realized it no longer made any sound, they picked it up and threw it into the junk storage room.
One day, a little bug wakes up and starts walking around. As he looks around, he notices two insects sitting on a tap, romancing each other. The bug watches them carefully. Then, when they fly away, his eyes fall on the ground, where two more insects are busy romancing. Even the flies sitting on the trash can are cuddling with their partners. The bug observes all this with great attention. Feeling inspired, he decides to go find a partner for himself. First, he thinks a cherry looks attractive. Then he climbs onto a red ball. After that, he approaches a big bug, but the large bug scares him away. Just then, our little bug finally finds a potential partner, but suddenly another bug shows up, and now the two bugs start racing to win her. In the end, a third bug appears out of nowhere and wins the competition. Meanwhile, the first two bugs keep racing all night like fools, not realizing the partner is already gone. Once upon a time, there was a honeybee house in one place. Every day, the honeybees would come out, collect honey from flowers, and then fly back home like disciplined office workers. They sucked nectar from flowers very seriously, no breaks, no drama. One day, a fly was watching them and thought, "Why should bees have all the fun?" So the fly also started collecting nectar from flowers, pretending to be hardworking. By evening, the honeybees flew back to their house. The fly followed them, but the bees said, "Hey, this is a members-only society," and chased her away. That night, the fly worked all night and built her own house. Next morning, there was a fly's house right next to the bee's house. The bees didn't like it and pushed her house a little farther away. Later, a man came to collect honey. He took 4 bottles from the bee's house and 3 bottles from the fly's house. The bees were shocked. Like, "Excuse me?" Fly trap. One fine afternoon, near a cozy little house, a fly was buzzing happily, minding her own business, just doing fly things. Suddenly, a sneaky spider spotted her and thought, lunch is served." The spider quickly climbed down the tree, ran into the house, and came back carrying a sticky glue tape. Before starting the video, make sure to like it and subscribe to the channel. And she spread out the tape and put all sorts of yummy snacks on it. A bit of sugar, some crumbs, even a drop of honey. Then she hid behind a corner and whispered, "Come, little fly. Come to mama." The fly saw the delicious buffet and went, "Well, don't mind if I do." She landed on the tape, took a tiny bite here, a tiny lick there, but she was too light to get stuck. She was just chillin', enjoying her meal like it was a 5-star restaurant. The spider, hiding nearby, started sweating. Why isn't she stuck yet? This glue is supposed to be super sticky, and jumped toward the fly to grab her. But the fly zoomed away like a fighter jet, and the spider went splat, straight into her own glue trap. Now she was stuck from head to toe, legs flailing helplessly. The fly hovered above her, laughing hysterically. Nice trap, genius. How's the glue taste? And that's how the hunter became the hunted, or rather, the stuck one. Nap time. It was a lazy summer afternoon. One little bug was peacefully napping on a sunflower, soaking in the warmth. Nearby, another bug was sleeping out in the open, curled up on a melting ice cream cone under the blue sky. Everything was calm, until a loud noise suddenly broke the silence. Both bugs woke up, annoyed. The source of the noise? A tiny insect, loudly singing his heart out. The sunflower bug, irritated, buzzed away and found a quiet pipe to sleep inside. As soon as he dozed off, he began to dream he was in the snowy mountains. But just as he was getting comfortable, the singing insect found his way into the pipe and started singing again. The bug woke up, even more frustrated. He flew off to a new spot, determined to find peace. But guess what? The singer followed him, again and again. Wherever the poor bug tried to sleep, the little performer would show up and sing loudly. Eventually, night fell. The singing bug finally went to sleep and dreamed that he was on stage at a big concert, with thousands cheering for his songs. But then, surprise, the original bug appeared and started singing horribly loud, ruining the dream. Now it was the singing bug's turn to be annoyed. The tables had turned. The once sleepy bug was now out for revenge, chasing the little singer all over the place. They both got tired from all the running around, and finally fell asleep. But just when peace returned, a grasshopper showed up and ruined their nap all over again. One day, a man comes to his garden to cook sausages. He places the sausages on a table. When an ant, a fly, and a snail see them, their mouths start watering. The man lights the fire and goes to bring the rest of the things. Just then, the fly quickly takes a sausage. The ants start carrying peanuts, and the snail is attracted to the fresh green leaves nearby. But soon, the red ants surround the fly and snatch the sausage from her. Then the red ants go to the black ants and steal their peanuts too. Before the snail can reach the green leaves, the red ants take those as well. Now the fly, the snail, and the ants meet together and make a plan. When night falls, they all go to the red ants area, where the red ants are sleeping near their food. Everyone uses their brains and works together. By morning, they use the sausage to make a fake animal. When the red ants see it, they get scared and run away in fear. In the end, everyone takes back their own food and leaves happily. In a dense jungle, heavy rain was pouring down. To protect itself from the rain, a spider was sitting inside a small hole, but the cold was intense, and the spider began to shiver. After the rain finally stopped, the spider came out and climbed back onto its web, hoping an insect would get trapped because it was extremely hungry. Soon, a fly flew into the web and got stuck. As the spider rushed to catch it, the spider suddenly sneezed due to a cold and fell down from the web. Struggling but determined, the spider climbed back up again. This time, just as it was about to grab the fly, it sneezed once more. The web started shaking up and down, almost like it was made of rubber. The spider grabbed onto a small stone to steady itself, but the stone was lifted into the air along with the spider by the bouncing web. When the spider fell back down, the stone dropped right onto it. In the end, as the spider tried one last time to reach the fly managed to free itself from the web and escaped. The spider was left behind, cold, injured, and still hungry. It hit like and subscribe. One quiet afternoon, on a lonely road, a fly was driving her little bus full of other flies. Everyone was chilling, buzzing around, having a good time. But then, out of nowhere, a sneaky spider spotted them. The spider licked her lips and thought, "That looks like lunch on wheels." So she jumped into her bright yellow car, because apparently spiders drive now, and started following the fly bus. The fly noticed the spider's car coming up fast in her mirror. "Not today, Satan." She floored the gas pedal, and suddenly it was like Fast and Furious. Insect drift. The bus was flying down the road, literally. The spider got angry. She hit the gas and rammed right into the back of the fly's bus. But the fly didn't stop. Nope. She just kept speeding forward like a true action hero. That made the spider even madder. She pulled up right next to the bus, glaring at the fly with all 8 of her eyes. She swerved, hit the spider's car. The yellow car crashed into a rock, bounced once, and landed straight into a massive pile of cow poop. A cow standing nearby just stared at the mess, chewing grass like, bruh. Meanwhile, the fly and her crew buzzed away happily, thinking they just won the ultimate road battle. But fate's got a sense of humor because at the end of the day, no matter how far a fly goes, her destiny is always the poop.